And we back with another Gaming News Weekly live. It's been a crazy week. Game showcases left and right. Small shows, big shows. Xbox Bethesda Game Showcase just ended. He said, hey man, 7 out of 10 Xbox Showcase. Peace. You gave it a 7 out of 10? I mean, I understand that. I understand that. There's a lot of mixed opinions about the Xbox Showcase. And for me, I mean, it was a really good fucking show, bro. I mean, 7, 8. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, maybe a 9. Who knows? Like every time I think back to the show, I get a different fucking opinion. And I think that's what the show has done for like the masses, cuz there's so many people that think the show is like a 6 out of 10. Bro. Like, oh, they only show like one or two things that I like. Like the show is trash. But I mean, like the show as a whole was a brilliant presentation of games, and I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of it. Hold on, you said no Wolfenstein Avowed Gears Compulsion? Was those things announced? I don't remember those things even being mentioned. But in rumors and like some speculation that some people are just making the fuck up. Like, yeah, you could be annoyed when you look at rumors and shit and be like, oh shit, they're credible sources. I'm gonna listen to them. Like, maybe because I don't follow none of this shit, I wasn't annoyed with the show. I was kind of surprised by almost everything they fucking showed, except Redfall and Starfield. Those are the two things that had to be at the fucking show. There was no way they wasn't gonna fucking be there, and those two things being showed was the reason that show was a success. You said Riot Games on Game Pass is a huge W. Yes, like there's so many underlying factors to that show, not just Xbox showing fucking games that they're making. There were so many deals made in that showcase that like niggas wasn't seeing coming. Like the Diablo fucking 4 timed exclusivity deal out fucking rages, bro. I wasn't expecting no Diablo fucking 4 to be there. The deal with fucking Overwatch 2, wasn't expecting no fucking Blizzard. I wasn't expecting no Blizzard shit to be there. Yeah, Koei Tecmo deal with Team Ninja. Nope. Who was looking for shit like that? Like that's gonna be a good ass fucking deal for Xbox. That's gonna be get them to a whole nother avenue of gaming, not just the fucking Western games that everybody's looking for. That's why everybody was upset. The fucking Sega Atlas deal. Who the fuck knew? Who the fuck had Xbox and Atlas getting together at a time like this, bro? Feel making deals ain't nobody fucking expect. Nobody was expecting them. And those are Game Pass deals. Think about that. Those are fucking Game Pass deals. Yeah, they showed some of their games. They showed a whole lot of smaller games coming around this year. And, into like 6 or 7 months into next year. I am fine with that. They showed smaller games. They showed the bigger games that everybody was fucking expecting. But then all the games that were rumored to be like a fucking Gears collection that came out of fucking nowhere. I wasn't fucking expecting no fucking Gears collection. I wasn't looking for no Gears. If it was there, I would have been, wow, that was great. Forza Motorsport fucking showed off, bro. They showed the fuck off. They let Turn 10 show. I'm talking about they was talking some shit that I'm like, why are you saying this right now? They're saying it because how Gran Turismo hyped they fucking game up, talking about how they was gonna have ray tracing and shit in it. They show what a real fucking racing game should look like on the next generation, and they shit on fucking Gran Turismo. They just took a whole little like 6-7 minutes to shit on Gran Turismo in every fucking way possible. And I'm like, Turn 10, stop it, bro. You should have been watching the showcase with me, Bravari, bro. I streamed the whole thing this morning. They was going in on details. I'm like, why the fuck? Why the fuck are you looking in on this detail, bro? They went the bro. Forza Motorsport made Gran Turismo look like a PlayStation 3 game, bro. It made it look like you're not even trying to make a good racing game. They just show what real detail on cars look like. And I say myself, I'm not even going to play the fucking game. But I can appreciate what the fuck they're doing. Like when Obsidian came up on the screen, and I was looking at this weird ass little indie game that they making with the storytelling thing. I was like, this shit look kind of fucking good. I mean, it wasn't Avowed. Of course, I would have wanted to see fucking Avowed, but like, I'm not gonna talk down on Obsidian's other fucking work because you want to see one fucking game from Obsidian. A lot of people are doing that online. They're like, oh, they didn't show this big game, they didn't show this big game, but they show what their teams are working on, bro. They showed a whole lot of what their teams are working on. Yeah, it's smaller fucking games. They're working on the bigger ones. And I mean, people can talk down on the show. That's fine. I enjoyed the fuck out of the show. I enjoy the hell out of that show, Bavari, bro. But this is not about just the Xbox Game Showcase, bro. This is about Gaming News Weekly, the whole week of gaming. And we're going to kick it off with fucking Call of Duty being $70 now. What's up with what is up with that deal, bro? Like, why did Activision go with that? $70 for a fucking game. It's outrageous. I mean, especially for a Call of Duty game. You said Kojima was just making ponies cry. Oh my god, bro. When Phil last came out there, he was talking about the freaking deals that he's making with people, and he was talking about one of like the industry legends. I'm like, he's talking about Hideo, ain't he? And fucking Hideo came up on screen, and I'm like, this nigga's really here on the Xbox stage once again. Once again, these are deals. I'm talking about Phil is making amazing fucking strides in the gaming industry. That when you look back at fucking Xbox One, there was not a single one of these niggas making a game for an Xbox. That is what people fail to realize from this show. The Xbox platform and Game Pass have became a thing that people want to fucking develop for now. You said people are okay. I mean, this is Call of Duty's first time being on Steam, like, in a while. I mean, fucking having a Steam release itself is game changing for most people on PC because everybody play on Battle.net or whatever the fuck Call of Duty's launcher is called. So it being on Steam is gonna be a big ass deal. Yeah, and Modern Warfare 2 is a big ass name. That's why it being $70 is like Activision's really milking the fuck out of Modern Warfare 2 because they know it's gonna be big. They know it's gonna be huge. They know it's gonna be fucking amazing. Why $70 though, bro? For cross-gen. I mean, the Xbox One version of the game is still going to be $70. It's not 60 and 70. No, it's $70 across the board. And I'm like, y'all really doing that shit. Activision really pulled that shit. I mean, they going to make their money, and when the deal closes and it comes to Game Pass, it's not going to fucking matter to Xbox people. Yeah, even the last gen version, Bavari, bro. That's why I was like, why would you do $70 for the last gen one and the next gen one? But that's what Activision is doing, bro. They not switching their numbers. They not changing none of that shit, bro. They're really going in $70 full force. Yeah, so when the game comes to Game Pass, which is definitely going to fucking come to Game Pass, I mean, we're not going to have to worry about the $70 price tag. But for everybody else, the PlayStation fans is going to play the game. The PC fans that are going to play the game, they don't play it in Game Pass. They buy it on Steam. They're paying $70 for Activision games. Activision already fucking said it. So once Microsoft buy them, and Activision's like, yeah, our game's $70 now. I mean, $70 for everybody and Game Pass for us. That is going to be a huge fucking marketing campaign for Xbox. That is going to be a huge marketing campaign for Xbox. Because why pay $70 when you can pay $15 and play this bitch? Like, that is the pinnacle of Game Pass marketing to the casual fan base. Why pay $70 for this game when you can get it in Game Pass? And I mean, it's going to be impressive marketing too. It's going to be real deal impressive marketing. Let's get into the TV show shit, bro, because there's hellas of it going on. So many things has been announced. We all know the God of War TV show has got announced. The Horizon TV show got announced. Fucking Sonic is getting a TV show from Netflix, and I'm like, Sonic, nigga? Sonic is getting the TV show. I was like, oh, was not expecting that, but Sonic is getting a TV show. And it looked pretty cool. It's animated. I think it's about Knuckles. I don't even think it's about Sonic. I think they said it was going to be about Knuckles. Or Knuckles having a little side adventure in the TV show. Some shit like that. I don't even fucking remember. Because that was way earlier this week. And I had it written down. But then out of fucking nowhere, Dragon Age announced a fucking Netflix anime. And I'm like, what? I'm let down by the art direction. Pentiment. I mean, sorry for talking about the showcase. I mean, no, because the showcase just happened. We're going to be talking about the showcase all night. I mean, as long as Gaming News Weekly is going. But, I mean, yeah, Pentiment, it looked fucking different. I didn't even know it was an Obsidian game until they showed Obsidian. I'm like, they can do fucking anything, bro. That's why I'm like, I want to see the full extent of Obsidian's power, bro. If you go from fucking Grounded to Pentiment to fucking Avowed and you can drop all of that shit, Obsidian has become Microsoft's most versatile and most powerful studio in a matter of fucking years, bro. In a matter of years. Like, Coalition has been doing this shit for a while, just like Turn 10. Like, they've been doing this shit for a long time. It's been Forza, Halo, and Gears for how long? And now Obsidian has came in and dropped fucking gem after gem on the Xbox platform that people were not fucking seeing coming. And yeah, there wasn't no Double Fine there. There wasn't no freaking Rare wasn't there with no new game. They were just showing more for fucking Sea of Thieves. And I get people's, like, distaste for the additions to their live service games. But those are the games that's making fucking money, bro. Like, those games are making hella money for Xbox, and you gotta respect those. You said Playground would become that soon. I mean, hopefully, but I don't think they're gonna touch Obsidian. With what they can do and what they will do and what they are fucking doing right now, Playground has a long way to go before they can touch the magnitude of what Obsidian has to offer, bro. They got a long way to go. But yeah, the fucking BioWare Netflix deal for the Dragon Age TV show. And I was like, where's the fucking game? Like, that's all I can say. Where's the fucking game at, bro? Because I understand the TV show. It looked fucking good. It's gonna be great. There was criticism about that. You said, yeah, Obsidian got great management. They got a great fucking team over there, bro. They got some brilliant minds. Cause what the fuck is Pentiment anyway? What the fuck is that? It came out of nowhere. It looked like it's gonna be a little fun game. It's dropping in Game Pass. It's just some little, passion project shit that Obsidian has in a arsenal. And I'm glad that Xbox let that shit go on their platform. They're not out here forcing them big AAA, big AAA, big AAA from every fucking studio that they have. People want that. That's what people was crying about. People wanted all these big AAA games to be shown. Microsoft is giving them creative freedom to let them make good fucking games. You said Dragon Age is far away, in my opinion. That's what I'm starting to feel, bro. It's been 8 years. We got a title, a trailer, and and a fucking TV show announcement. And the TV show comes out for Netflix in December. And I'm like, but no game? No game? What the fuck? It's been 8 years. No fucking game, but an anime. Which I'm excited for the fucking anime. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. The anime looks like it's gonna be fucking good. It looks like it's gonna be a brilliant little story about a Kunari mage girl and like some elves, probably the fucking like the Antivan crows. It's probably gonna be a cool anime. I'm probably gonna fucking enjoy the hell out of it. But we've been waiting on Dragon Age, the fucking game, for how long? For how long? And we're still for fucking waiting, bro. Like, the news that they drop is a title and a fucking Netflix show, and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. But where the fuck is the game at, EA, bro? Where the fuck is the game? That's what I want to fucking know. Where the fuck is the game? But I mean, we gotta fucking wait. We still gotta fucking wait. In other fucking news, Xbox's they had a new like press briefing thing before the showcase, like 3 days or 2 days before the showcase or something like that. And they were talking about all the things that they're doing for Game Pass. They were talking about putting all these things into Game Pass. And you say Elder Scrolls 6 were released before? No. Impossible. They're working on Starfield, and Starfield looks fucking good, bro. There's a lot of people let down by Starfield. And I'm like, what the fuck did y'all expect Starfield to be? I don't understand what they expected from Starfield, but I got exactly what I thought Starfield was going to be. I was waiting on them to VATS a nigga and everything, bro. They didn't do VATS at all in the trailer. So, that was out of the window. But I wanted them to VATS a nigga so bad, but they didn't, which is fine. But I mean, they probably gonna have something in there like a smart gun technology or some shit to bring VATS back. But yeah, there's people on like live streaming. They were talking about like, oh, they expected so much from Starfield. They was like, oh, the facial animations didn't look as good as like the remake of a remaster of The Last of Us 1. And I'm like, do you not know the difference in art style and scope and studio? Like, no, it was some Xbox people, bro. There was some Xbox people talking this shit. And I'm like, that like put fucking Starfield up next to fucking Fallout 76, Fallout 4, fucking Skyrim remastered the second fucking time, and tell me Bethesda hasn't improved graphically. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? I don't understand when it comes to some of these people and their expectations of gaming studios. Like, everybody makes fucking games exactly the same. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Starfield looked fucking amazing. There's a fucking BioWare, I mean, not a BioWare game. There's a fucking Bethesda game to the goddamn max. And it looked like a fucking good ass Bethesda game. It was one dude saying like, "Oh, if I can stay playing in third person, I fuck with it." Who the fuck plays a Bethesda game in first person? I mean, in third person on purpose, bro. Like, I do that for like looking around corners and shit. But in other terms, I am about to play that shit in first person shooter mode, throwing grenades, running through shit. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Some people's opinions online, bro, I be really looking like, you should shut the fuck up talking, bro. But you got a big platform, so I know you're gonna goddamn use it. And that's exactly what I felt when I heard them say that blasphemous shit like that. Like they were let down by Starfield. Nigga, did you not see them rip the fucking face off his spaceship? You can customize the fuck out of spaceship, bro. I was not expecting no shit like that. I was not expecting the character creator to be upgraded like that. The character creator looks fucking good for Starfield. That shit looked exciting. Like, you can legit create some shit with that. And imagine a fucking modding community getting their hands on this fucking game, bro. Because you know Xbox and PC are going to be modding the fuck out of this game. I'm going to be modding the fuck out of the game. Probably after I beat it 2 or 3 fucking times. There's going to be big ass fucking worlds. People was like, oh, are these worlds going to be empty? Are they all going to be dense full of shit? I'm like, I've played Mass Effect for a long ass time. And I don't mind dropping on a random fucking planet, finding like 2 or 3 things, and then fucking leaving. I don't expect Starfield to have a planet, like life on every fucking planet. That's not how the real universe fucking work. But some people have this weird ass notion in their brain that everything in the game has to be full of fucking life. Like, no, the cities need to be full of life. The outposts need to be full of life that I can fucking take. But the worlds need to be full of fucking world. It need to be full of like trees and plants. There should be some barren fucking wastelands out there. Like, I want to see just a frost and froze over planet with a couple dead bodies on it that I find and take shit from them. Like, that's what I'm looking for with a space fucking epic adventure. And there's so many other people online that are just crying about people's faces. I like that they went back to the Oblivion way of talking to NPCs. I think fucking Obsidian got their ass back on that shit. Because when they walked up to that NPC and it zoomed in on their face to talk to them, I'm like, Bethesda's back at it again. Because they threw that shit kind of away when you play like Fallout 4 and you play like Skyrim. Like, you don't really zoom in on their face and like talk to them like that. But then Outer Worlds brought that shit back. And people liked that interaction with the NPCs. And I did too. I'm like, damn, that feels like fucking Oblivion when you walk up and talk to NPCs. They turn, look at you attentive as fuck, and you just talk to them face to face, and then it zooms back out and you back going about your day. Yeah, and I heard, like, they said it's gonna be hundreds of fucking planets everywhere. I'm like, this game is gonna be fucking big and beautiful, and I'm gonna love the hell out of it. They had base building. I don't even know why the fuck they put base building in fucking Starfield. I'm not gonna remember where the fuck I put my first house. I'm not about to visit that bitch again. I know I'm not. I'm gonna leave that hoe on some random planet that I found. But I know that those options are there. And I'm kind of glad that they put those in. I wish the game was still coming this year, but they said early next year, so it's probably gonna be in like February or March. 1,000 fucking planets, bro. That is outrageous. Mass Effect don't even have 1,000 planets. I mean, they have hella fucking planets you can drop on. But it's like 1 or 2 planets in a system. And they have hella systems to go to. So, I mean, if they're upping that by just a notch, bro, that is going to be an amazing fucking game. Especially with the storytelling Bethesda has to offer in a world like this. Because Bethesda games are always open fucking ended in every way possible. Including exploration. And people are really talking down on that, bro. I was just appalled by some of their things, bro. He said, rip my SSD. Nah. You can play it in the cloud. It's going to have cloud day one. Which is why the game got fucking delayed from what I've heard. Because they were finishing the game. Then they cloud version of the game it's the one they started working on to like optimize it, and that's where the delay came from. They needed more time to optimize the cloud version of the game, and that's why I got delayed. And I'm like, is cloud really making these games take longer? Because when I heard that, I'm like, I mean, it sounds like it's fucking true. Because it did only say Xbox Series X and S and PC. But now they're getting a cloud version day one. So, I mean, I understand everybody can use cloud. I use cloud a whole fucking lot. I use cloud a whole lot. So I always bring it up because that is a gaming option that I abuse the fuck out of all the time. I know a lot of people's like, oh, cloud gaming isn't anything. Like, it's not for me because everybody still love to download their games and, play it like that. But yeah, most people don't have the internet to push cloud gaming to the max. I just like the options that are given, but I'm kind of upset that the cloud pushed Starfield back. Because I would have rather had Starfield in November and then a cloud version come later. That's what I would have rather had Starfield come in November and then the cloud version come later. You said, man, the Xbox Showcase was great in my opinion. It was great in my opinion too, bro. I liked all the little games it showed. I liked the update of the Scorn gameplay that they gave us. Scorn looks fucking nastier than before. It's dark, it's grim, it's dirty, it's fucking full of blood and guts and shit. And it looked good. Those are not even games that I'm interested in. I liked how they fucking looked though. You said still 7 out of 10, don't cap. I mean, it could be a 7 out of 10. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Like I won't score it a 7 because I enjoyed everything they fucking showed. Like even the shit I'm not even gonna fucking touch. Yeah, because they only showed what's coming in the next 12 months from June to June. So from this showcase to the next showcase, those games are coming. And people were upset that they didn't show games coming 2 years out, 3 years out. It's because when they do that, people start crying that, oh, these had cinematic trailers. These only had CGI. Like, they ain't had no gameplay. Well, they gonna show gameplay for everything coming in the next 12 fucking months? And, I mean, the next 12 months, so many big-ass announcements made it a great fucking show. I mean, this might be good in other people's opinion because they only got like 1 or 2 games they really wanted to see. Like, I think I only seen like 3 or 4 games I'm interested in. But for a whole fucking showcase, that was a great fucking show. I would give it an 8. I would give it an 8 because I don't really care about what the insiders were saying was going to be at the show. I don't care what the leaks were saying was going to be at the show. I was just excited to see the fucking show, see what Xbox had to offer. Seeing Sarah Bond out there with a fucking jacket dress on, talking about games coming to Game Pass, having Turn 10 just shit on every racing game that came before Forza Motorsport for like 7 minutes. I'm like, applaud to them, bro. When fucking what's his name came out, and when Pete came out and he was talking about just expansions on shit, and then he talked about Starfield, and then he didn't show Starfield, that shit pissed me off, bro. That shit pissed me off. You said no Avowed, not great. They never said Avowed was gonna be there. They can't take a penalty because you didn't see something you wanted to see. You supposed to base it off what they fucking showed for a great show. You can't cut it out because, oh, they didn't show this. They didn't show a lot of things. I wanted to see Darktide being played. They didn't show that. I wanted to see what the fuck is that other game being played? Damn, I forget the name. The small one, the one that just got fucking delayed. It just got delayed. The Ukrainian game. Like Stalker, I wanted to see Stalker again. They didn't show that. And those games are coming this year. Those games are coming this year, supposedly. But they got delayed. And I'm like, that's fine. I mean, I wanted to see those. They wasn't there. Yeah, replaced. That's exactly like I wanted to see that game. But it wasn't there. Is it anybody's fault? No, I'm not going to penalize the show because a game I really wanted to see wasn't there. That doesn't have nothing to do with me, bro. The show's not about me. The show's about the platform. And that's a fucking great fucking show for the platform. For the PC platform, for the mobile platform, and for the Xbox platform. There were some people complaining that they didn't have no specific dates for a lot of games. Which makes sense. Because these are strategic drops for Xbox. These are not just games that they're releasing to sell. They don't need a fucking sale date. They just need to know that this game is dropping in fucking March. So in March, if they fucking Game Pass subscribers go from 20 to 40 fucking million in March because they know a big ass game is coming out in March, that's what Microsoft wants. They don't want you to know that, oh, this game is coming on freaking March 13th. So you don't subscribe to Game Pass until March 13th. Like, no. Subscribe in fucking February. Get ready for March, bro. And then March comes, all these fucking games drop, and get your fucking money's worth. That is a business move. That is not like how Sony's doing, trying to sell you these fucking games. Microsoft's not trying to sell you any fucking thing. They're trying to get your ass in Game Pass. People seem to forget that when it comes to these two types of showcases. And then like, what the fuck street dates does Sony have? The remake has a street date because they want you to buy that bitch for $70. What the fuck? And they took the fucking multiplayer out. Oh my gosh, bro. That's real deal funny. I don't think God of War has a fucking release date yet. There's rumors that God of War is being fucking delayed again. But nobody's talking about that because they don't know if it's getting delayed or not. Sony hasn't came out and said a damn word about none of their first party shit. So nobody knows. When Sony has a fucking showcase to show us what the fuck they have, until then, we don't know. High on Life looked fucking great, bro. That's some shit that I didn't even know I wanted until I seen that weird ass talking gun. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And they was like, by the creators of Rick and Morty, like writing the story and shit. It looked fucking good, bro. It looked good. It looked different. What's up, Cool Breeze? And yes, Forza Motorsport looked amazing. Like, Forza Motorsport gonna be the first game that pushed the fuck out the Xbox. And I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see that they doing that. When they said ray tracing on track, that took everything away from every other game that came out before. Like, even shit on Forza Horizon 5. Because Forza Horizon 5 had ray tracing, but it was only in the studio looking at your car so you can like take photo pictures of it. And then Gran Turismo only had it in, I think, like replay mode or some shit like that. In like theater mode or some shit, so you couldn't see it like on track. And then they came out there and said, bitch, we got ray tracing in real time. We about to show you what fucking ray tracing is. And that took the whole fucking show. That took the show because they just showed you, this is what our hard work can do, nigga. Front and center. This is Forza Motorsport. Do you see our water? Do you see our rocks? Do you see our fucking flowers? You're not even going to see that shit going 150 miles per hour around this track. But look, if you stop and you look at the fucking dirt, you scuff the dirt when you drive past. That is the detail that I didn't even know I wanted to see in a fucking racing game. And they showed that shit to us. And I'm like, Turn 10 flex hard as hell, bro. They flex too fucking hard, and I'm like, stop it. Stop it. Save some for another day, bro. You didn't have to flex that hard at this showcase. But they definitely showed that they're still the best people to make racing games to this day. They're still unfucking matched, bro. And then Diablo came out there and flexed. I was not expecting Blizzard to flex that hard with Diablo 4. When I first seen like the dude getting eaten by, I thought that was a fucking deer. I thought it was going to be State of Decay 3. But I didn't want to say shit when I was streaming. I'm like, okay, this looks zombie-esque. I was expecting State of Decay 3. But then that shit turned into fucking Diablo 4 with a goddamn necromancer. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know I wanted to see this today. But I'm glad I fucking did. Because that shit looked amazing. Then they showed off the open world. That man jumped off a cliff onto a fucking pile of fucking enemies and just started bombing on their ass. All the fucking animations from like Diablo 3 look updated. Effects and shit look hella good. And I'm like, Diablo 4 looks amazing. Just tell me when I can buy that shit, bro. That's all I was looking for. Tell me what day I need to buy it. I don't know if it said it was a Game Pass day one drop or not. That part I didn't fucking see because I was too busy being mesmerized by the whole fucking, the world of Diablo. And they were talking about the story and shit. I was excited. I was excited to fuck out Diablo. I need to get Diablo poster on my wall one of these days. Because I'm becoming a big ass fucking fan of that. But, where are we at next? You said Starfield opening gave me Fallout 3 vibes when first exiting the ship and exploring. Yeah, I mean, they played that shit as Bethesda has ever done it, bro. It felt like a Bethesda game the whole way through. It's not, they innovated on a whole lot of things. I like the fucking UI, the little UI to tell you like your oxygen levels and like your threat level and stuff like that, and then like the health and like ammo and shit on the other side. I didn't see a compass at the top because the compass was like that low threat detection thing on the side of the screen. So I didn't see a compass at the top, and I kind of like that that's fucking gone because the compass was like a horrible fucking way to find shit. You said the Ninja game, I think, would be like Ninja Garden. Ninja Gaiden, bro. Gaiden. But yeah, no, it's not like Ninja Gaiden because that game is already out on PC, and the Battle Royale version of the game has been out for a while. I think it's also on PlayStation as well. What Xbox was hinting at is that game is coming to Xbox finally because it's been out for like a year and a half or something like that. But they developed a single player story mode for it, and that's what the Game Pass drop was for. Because the game, yeah, it probably was autocorrect because Gaiden is I think Japanese or something, so it's gonna autocorrect the fuck out of it. But yeah, like they were specifying that the story mode is coming to Game Pass day one because the game is free to play. Like the battle royale mode where you play with like the ninjas and you kill each other, like that shit been out for like a year and a half and it's free to play. The story mode is coming to Game Pass, and that was the first thing to be announced. That's why when I saw it, I'm like, oh damn, I'm interested because I already knew about the game. I played it on Steam, it was cool, but I want to see what the fuck the story mode has to offer. Which there's another game I wanted to fucking see, which wasn't there, and that's fucking Bright Memory. Like where the fuck Bright Memory at? I know it's being made by one person. I know it's gonna take a while, but I've been playing it on PC, and I wanna fucking see. Y'all heard peeps taking issue with the health bars above the character's head in Starfield. Yeah, people nitpicking the fuck out of Starfield because the game looks so fucking good. So yeah, you can find one small fucking thing that you hate about it, like, oh, I hate that UI detail. Oh, I hate this. And oh, you talking about the Wulong game. Oh, that shit looked like it's gonna be fucking different, bro. It looked like it's gonna be like what is that? What is that game? The Wukong game. Like the Black Wukong game that they announced a while back and then we haven't heard shit about ever since. It looks like it's going to be like that. Because there's a whole lot of like games being made like that in the other side of the world. And them bitches are good. There's hell of them on Steam. There's quite a bit of like Chinese games and quite a bit of Japanese games that are going that route with game making, especially with like Unreal Engine and shit being out there. And those games are looking better and better every time they iterate on them. So yeah, I'm excited for that game too. For sure. I wonder what it's going to be like about completely. Because I thought I was seeing like Guan Yu and them shitting on there. And I'm like, what the fuck is Guan them doing in here? You just stop. Finally, I can stop being hella pressed on Silk Song. I was so surprised when Xbox got the fucking Silk Song in Game Pass day one. I was surprised as hell when I saw the fucking Hollow Knight game come up and he was out there with the little needle just dicing shit up, and I'm like, they fucking got it. They fucking got it, and it's in Game Pass day one. And I'm like, that shit, that's a big ass deal for a lot of people. And nobody's giving Xbox the credit for getting all these fucking games in Game Pass for everybody to play. Nobody talk about that. Everybody's talking about how they didn't have fucking this game there, or this game wasn't there, or why didn't this studio show something? Like, y'all not even gonna appreciate the fucking groundwork that Xbox provided. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit was kind of annoying to hear all these random ass comments about the show not being good because the insider said this was gonna be here and it wasn't. And it's like, come on now, cry me a river, bro. Cry me a fucking river. I would have loved to see some of that shit that everybody's complaining wasn't there, but that wasn't why I was watching the fucking show. I was watching the show to see what the fuck comes next. I don't care if it was new, old, or not present. Like, I wanted to see fucking Hellblade 2 again. They probably gonna show it at the Game Awards because for some reason it has hit the Game Awards twice now. So Hellblade is probably gonna be at the Game Awards a third time. I would have loved to see Avowed or Fable. Those games I'm looking forward to. Of course, nigga. I'm looking forward to those games. But I didn't see him. That's cool. I got to see other fucking games. I got to see fucking Diablo, bro. That shit took me. That shit took me. It took me far. That Diablo showing was definitely something I didn't even know I wanted right now. And I got that shit. Silk Song looked fucking good, bro. I got my ass beat in Hollow Knight. So I know this game is gonna be fucking hard. They showed some of the boss battles. That shit look like it's gonna be crazy. Still interested in the game. I'm probably not gonna play much of it. Probably play like an hour or two, and then get my ass whooped on, and then be like, yeah, bro, I'm done. But I mean, at least it's there. When they showed Silk Song, I typed yo like 11 O's and 11 punctuation marks. I mean, that shit was. It looked fucking good too. Like for it to be that little indie game style, it looked fucking good. The one story game, When Dusk Falls, I think it's called When Dusk Falls. That shit looked interesting to me. Like I want to play that fucking shit, and it's coming next month. I think it's like July 17th or some shit like that, and it's coming to Game Pass. And I'm like, I want to play that shit because it looks so different from anything I've played before. The art style was kind of crazy because like there's movement, but the characters are stop motion or whatever the fuck they are because they don't move when like things in the background are moving around them, and like the dialogue and shit, it looks so crazy, and I want to play the fuck out of it. I want to play that shit. I want to see the story. I want to experience what the fuck they've been working on. And that's another one of those things that Xbox not getting credit for the diversity of their goddamn lineup. And I'm like, bro, get y'all shit together. Because that shit looked good, bro. It looks so good. I can't wait to rewatch the showcase in 4K. Like that is what I'm waiting on for the most part. Is that 4K re-roll of it so I can watch that shit. So I can watch the fuck out of all of it in 4K. Cause that shit look like it's gonna be fire. That Benedict Fox game looked like it was gonna be kind of cool. I wasn't expecting him to be a fighter. And then when he started fighting, that shit was, I was like, oh fuck. Fucking Flintlock was there. And I've been seeing Flintlock quite a bit. I had my eyes on Dustfall for a minute now. Visual novels my vibe anyways. Yeah, because I played quite a bit of visual novel games, and they have like stringing storylines, so you play through it so many times, do something different, storyline changes, little options and stuff like that. I enjoy that. So I'm going to play the fuck out of that game. Most of these games are just like niche games that I'm going to just play around with. And yes, they got the fucking Persona, bro. When they announced that Atlas deal for Game Pass, I wish all the fucking games were like dropping like right now today. That would have hit fucking hard. But I mean, we're still waiting on the games. I think the first game comes is Persona 5, and that's coming in December or October, one of those games. So we're still waiting on the games, of course. But the first one is Persona 5, which is probably the biggest, and that's coming first. Then probably Persona 4, because it's already on PC. They can just do a little porting job for that, because I'm playing it on PC right now. And then probably the Persona 3, because that shit is coming from PSP to Xbox Series X and S. Yeah, Grounded is getting his 1.0, which is a hit because last time I played Grounded, they just put in the underground base. So we went to find the underground base, and you find like story details in there, and then there was no more story because we were testing the game back then. So I legit stopped playing Grounded and was waiting for the day one release so I can play through the whole fucking story of Grounded and see that shit. I'm excited for it, but Flintlock looked fucking good. And I've seen the trailers and shit for it. I've seen a whole lot of other shit about Flintlock. They had the developers talk about the game, how it's a dark fantasy game where you're like killing fucking gods and you're trying to like save the world or some shit like that. And they created the girl character. She's going around with her guns and shit. That game looked actually fucking phenomenal, bro. I can't wait to see that shit back in 4K. They had Arc 2 there, which is crazy, bro. I wasn't expecting Arc 2 to be that early. I was expecting them to not show it because it was going to be further away. But when they show Arc 2, I'm like, that shit's coming faster than we thought. Arc 2 is going to be a fucking hit. Vin Diesel ass with his family. I don't know why the fuck Vin Diesel was in a goddamn Arc game. But that shit's funny. And I'ma definitely check it out. I only played Arc a couple times, and then we got our shit rated. They deleted everything, bro. They fucked our whole base up. I got disappointed, and I just quit the game because all my dinosaurs and shit. I had some of the biggest, beautiful dinosaurs, bro. I had some mecha dinosaurs. I had some normal ones. I had this fucking pterodactyl thing. I forget what the fuck it was called. That bitch was green and yellow. Beautiful, bro. And they killed my nigga. And I was offline when they did it. So I was highly pressed when I got that call, bro. They're like, get on Ark. They raiding us. I got on there, bro. They fucked everything up. They robbed us. They destroyed our base. I was pissed. That shit was sad. Then they showed expansions and shit like that. The fucking Pelican being in Flight Sim when that shit comes, I'm playing the fuck out of that, bro. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I'm playing the fuck out of that. That shit was gonna be good. I'm about to fly the fuck out of Pelican. And he went out of space, bro. When he went into fucking orbit, that shit got me. I'm like, there's no fucking way they going in orbit in Flight Sim. And they fucking did. They went into goddamn orbit with a Pelican. Then I had the gliders out there. What else? What else is in the thing? Oh yeah, they talked about Activision, how they gonna have some Activision games gonna be exclusive to Xbox. They didn't name which ones. So they kind of going down that Activision road like they did with the Bethesda road, where they said it's gonna be on a case by case basis, things like that. But then all of a sudden, every fucking Bethesda game is being Xbox exclusive. You said, I'm so confused how people think it was a bad show and State of Play only had nothing but third party games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they cut Sony a lot of fucking slack if they think this is a fucking bad show. I mean, Sony showed a lot of big third party games that are coming to Xbox. Xbox showed games that are on Xbox and PC. Like, what the fuck? There's not even a fucking difference. There's a big difference in what they showed. Yeah, it's written by the people that made Rick and Morty. So that's why the game is like that. It's definitely a Rick and Morty ass game, and it looks like it's gonna be fucking fun, bro. The gameplay that they showed, and yeah, they showed a lot of gameplay. When Sir Bond said we're gonna show more gameplay on this show than we ever did before, I'm like, that's not saying much, Sarah, because y'all don't show a lot of gameplay. But they showed hella gameplay in this show. They showed hella gameplay of games I wasn't expecting to have gameplay for. And it made the show even fucking better. Because they showed the gameplay for this game. Because these games are definitely fucking coming. That's why they showed the gameplay for it. Because these games are almost done. We just got to wait for a date to drop. And I'm like, people really can say, oh, this is a 6 out of 10. This is a 5 out of 10 show. Because a leaked game that you thought was going to be there is not there. And I'm like, childish. That is a fucking childish mentality. And that's why a lot of fucking game shows be fucked up like that. Because everybody's expectations be off the wall because they favorite insider said this or they favorite insider said that. And it wasn't fucking true. And it's like, blame your fucking insider, bro. Don't blame Xbox and Bethesda for not showing you goddamn Avowed when they never said Avowed was going to fucking be there. But I mean, to each his own. I thought it was a great show. I'd give it at least an 8 because I enjoyed every fucking second of it, bro. I don't think there was a game that I saw that I wasn't at least interested in. Or like I didn't see a game that I thought that was trash. That like I was like, why is this on the show? I mean, when they show like Fallout 76, like DLC and stuff like that, I wasn't like enthusiastic about it. I'm not gonna talk down on the Fallout 76 fans. But I mean, I wasn't enthusiastic about that. I enjoyed the fucking the Sea of Thieves thing. When they was like, you can finally save your fucking ship. I'm like, it took you 7 fucking seasons. But you can finally save your ship. That shit is going to be a hit. I can't wait to get back in Sea of Thieves. Cocoon looked fucking weird. It was strange, but I didn't think it was a bad thing. I know it's not going to be for me. Pentiment looked like it's going to be a fun-ass thing. What else? The Shadow Legacy game could be cool. I didn't think it looked bad. I like the shadow movement thing. That shit was kind of cool. The fucking Borderlands thing with the cats. That shit was fucking weird. I enjoyed seeing stuff like that. Minecraft Legends, I thought it was going to be an RTS when they first showed it. But it looks like it's not. It looks like it's going to be like a Dynasty Warriors type game where you like get a crowd and y'all all like fight together. Yeah, and everything's fucking coming to Game Pass, bro. Everything's coming to Game Pass. And I'm like, they had a showing of some amazing shit. Except the fucking Aura History Untold. That was the only thing. I'm like, why is another RTS here, bro? We saw plenty of those on Jeff Keighley's show. We don't need more RTS games. You said it looks like this game might not be for me. But hey, someone messing with it. Yeah, that's how I felt. Because like when Aura they showed it, I'm like, it's another fucking RTS game. I don't know why the fuck is here. But I mean, people love RTS games. They trying to get a bigger presence in the RTS space. That's why all these RTS games are coming out, which is fine. Like Forza Motorsport looked fucking amazing, and that's not for me. That's not for me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, y'all, fuck, they showed Forza Motorsport. That shit's garbage, because it's not for me. That game looks fucking better than everything that's been shown so far. It is utilizing technology that everybody's been crying about, and that shit was running like 4K 60 frames, and it looks fucking good. It looks fucking good. That's GG. Forza Motorsport looks fucking amazing, even though I'm not gonna fucking play that shit. Plague Tale Requiem looks fucking amazing. I don't know why they showed it again. They keep showing Plague Tale, bro. And I'm like, we know Plague Tale is coming. You didn't have to show us again. We already know. But they showed gameplay for it. It looked good. I didn't finish Plague Tale 1 because I don't like fucking Hugo ass. He always crying and shit. So he annoys the fuck out of me. I hate kids in games. I hate kids in movies and TV shows too. Like I don't know. Kids are just annoying as hell to me. So when they showed Hugo ass and he started controlling the fucking rats, I was like, there's no fucking way this man could control the plague. And then one of my friends told me that he could control the plague in the first game. And I'm like, I need to fucking finish the first game now. Because that nigga was controlling the plague, bro. And I'm like, that is extreme. That nigga sent the rats at Brody, and that took me out. That took me right out. I was like, God damn. Redfall looked a lot better than I expected it to look. I expected Redfall to be like this cartoony ass game. Been sown on Plague 2. Yeah, I mean, I expected Plague 2 to be good. I expected it to look good too. But I wasn't expecting that when I seen Plague 2, bro. Like what the fuck is her name, bro? I forget her name. It starts with A. The Plague Tale protagonist girl. I want to call her Amelia so bad, but I know it's not Amelia. It's something like that though. But when she was out there legit killing niggas, bro, I'm talking about she had a crossbow. She was shooting niggas. She stabbed the nigga. I was like, damn. Yeah, you say you might pre-order it when it's available. I swear I had a release date at one point, but then it just said fucking 2022 on it. And I'm like, when the fuck you changed the release date? Like, focus on, bro. You had a release date for that already set. I don't know why they changed it, but they did. So hopefully they, get that shit going. But other than that, like, freaking Overwatch 2, I enjoyed the fuck out of that show. People expected more. And people really expected more, bro. I'm like, they showed a lot. And people expected more. And I'm like, damn, bro. Y'all got higher expectations than anybody. I know I'm pre-ordering Diablo. Definitely. Fucking Starfield. Definitely. I might just play Redfall in Game Pass to see if I like it. Might play it with my friends if we got time. Cause niggas got work. We grown ass men out here. Niggas got work. They ain't no got time to be playing too many what do you call it? Too many co-op games. Next is Nintendo turns the show out. What is it? Dude, Nintendo didn't announce a showcase or nothing though. So I wonder when they're gonna have something. Cause Sony and Nintendo never announced a showcase. Except Sony's State of Play. But they never announced like a showcase for like their next games. So it's probably going to be in August or September again like Sony did last time. I really don't know what the fuck Nintendo is going to show. But everybody's looking forward to, Breath of the Wild 2 and some more Splatoon. I don't know what else the fuck Nintendo's working on. I don't know. But that Atlas deal oh shit, that's a big ass deal, bro. And I mean, I understand why Atlas is not dropping those games earlier because they are making Soul Hackers 2 for Xbox. it's gonna be Xbox day one. I'm definitely fucking with Soul Hackers, especially because Persona's coming. So I'm gonna go get Soul Hackers, bro. I'm gonna play that. Hopefully I enjoy it. I enjoy Persona 4. Never played Persona 5 or Persona 3. So Atlas with that clutch ass deal, that is crazy. You said I think they're having something next week apparently, but it could be a rumor. Yeah, because I haven't heard anything official from because usually they have like a Nintendo Direct or they have like a Nintendo showcase, but I haven't heard anything. Like I heard that Square Enix is doing a showcase, but that's a rumor because I haven't heard anything officially. But I know Xbox is doing another showcase on the 14th, the extended show, which are going to show some other new stuff, some trailers and some other shit. It might be some shit further out. We don't know yet. Cause I know people they was expecting like Final Fantasy VII remake to be here, and they was expecting like some other shit that was gonna be here. I want to know what Kojima's actually making. I don't know if it's gonna be that horror game because he didn't really say it, but he's making something for the cloud, and it could be that horror game, but who knows? I'm expecting some crazy shit out of Kojima though. It's gonna be cool dropping in Game Pass. There was a big hit for Xbox as a platform. Not just as like exclusive games. Everybody talking about like, oh, these games gonna be everywhere. Like that's fine. Xbox want they fucking games to be everywhere. That's why they put them bitches in Game Pass, in the cloud, on PC. They want them bitches to be everywhere because they want everybody to buy in. People keep failing to realize that that's the fucking mode that they're going in. Yes, you can play these on PC, on your phone, on your tablet, on the fucking TV with the Game Hub. That doesn't mean it's not Xbox. That means it's just more Xbox everywhere. So when niggas turn on their Samsung TVs, they trying to turn their PlayStation on, Game Hub's gonna pop up, and Xbox Game Pass gonna be right there in front of them. They're gonna be like, damn, let me look at Game Pass real quick. Then I'll turn on my PlayStation. And that's all Xbox wants. Xbox wants to be a fucking option now. And now they're an option for Japanese games. They're an option for Chinese games. They're an option for fucking Western RPGs. They're an option for shooters. Their option for every fucking thing. RTS games. Nigga fucking small indie games with weird ass platformers. Their option for everything, bro. There's not a single genre of game that's not in fucking Game Pass. And that's what you like to see for a gaming platform that's growing like Game Pass is. There's not a genre missing, bro. Well, I guess except like basic third-person action game. That's still one thing that Xbox doesn't really have. But I mean, when Activision's deal is done, they can just remake Prototype. Give me Prototype. That could be my third-person action game. Bring Alex Mercer back, because that boy is going to be a demon. Yeah, they talked about the Activision deal, and when it's finished, they're throwing everything history to Activision into Game Pass as fast as they fucking can. They're dropping all the legacy shit from Activision and Game Pass, and I can't wait for that fucking drop. That's going to be huge. There's going to be a big-ass Game Pass drop. There's going to be so much content. Guitar Hero, even though I don't know if Guitar Hero is still being supported. But then like Tony Hawk, Spyro, Crash, all of them are dropping in Game Pass. There was somebody complaining that they didn't see Banjo in the game showcase. And I'm like, why the fuck would you expect to see Banjo and Kazooie at the showcase? It's because somebody made a dumbass rumor up because Phil Spencer was playing Banjo on Xbox. That now they expect Banjo to get a remake or something to be at the game showcase. And niggas was really upset there was no Banjo. They need to stop playing and drop play P5 on Xbox. But at least it's still a step with the one shown. I mean, Persona 5 is coming to Xbox, bro. It's coming to Xbox in October. Like, that's the first Atlas game that's coming. Well, the first Atlas game that's coming after a while is Soul Hackers 2. Then Persona 5 Royale. And then Persona 4 Golden. And then Persona 3 after that. Which they gotta probably rebuild that fucking game. Because Persona 3 was on the PSP. And they gotta make up one that runs on an Xbox. But yeah, Persona 5 is definitely coming. That shit's exciting though. Persona 5 is actually a game I saw on PlayStation. One of the 3 games on PlayStation I really wanted to play was Persona 5, was God of War, and was Bloodborne. I played God of War, didn't even fucking like it. I mean, I bought it on PC. The game's actually boring as fucking hell. I expected it to be something way better, and it wasn't. But people say, like, oh, you got to get further in the game. You got to unlock this and that. Yeah, you missed that, bro, because they showed Persona 3, 4, and 5 all coming to Game Pass day one when they drop on the platform, and Persona 5 is the first one that's coming, which is in October. And that's a big ass deal. Like the Atlas deal, the Riot Games deal, and the fucking Activision deal are coming in big as fuck for the Xbox platform. And people seem to miss that when all the fucking rumors that didn't come true blaze across their mind. Like, oh, I expected this to be here. I expected this to be here. No. They never said any of that was gonna be here. It might still be coming in the coming years. They could announce other shit. Like, people just don't understand. They have a whole nother show to do next week. They gonna show more. It's probably gonna be more smaller things, which they was like, oh, you should have put the smaller things on the extended show. Like, why the fuck would they do that? Most of that shit was first party. People kept forgetting that. They was saying Xbox Game Studio, this studio. It was a first party deal or a second party deal. And they just glossed over it because it wasn't a big ass game. It wasn't a big AAA game. And that kind of disappoints me. But I mean, I really wanted some EA news this week. And all we got was a fucking Dragon Age anime, which is cool. I'm not even going to be disappointed about the Dragon Age anime. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I seen the announcement. I really want to see the fucking trailer, so I might do a reaction video to the trailer either tomorrow or whenever. I've been playing a whole lot of Dragon Age Origins Awakening, so I've been spamming that shit on the channel. So if you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. I've been playing Dragon Age Awakening. That shit's actually really fucking good. I hate that it took me this long to play the expansion to one of the best games I've ever fucking played, especially in the RPG category. But I mean, there's still Dragon Age 2 DLC I need to play. So I'm going to finish this, and I'm probably going to start a playthrough of Dragon Age 2 for the channel. And I'm going to have a good ass time playing that. I ain't played Dragon Age 2 in a long time. In a long ass time. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just waiting for all the other news that comes out after this fucking showcase is like done. So in the next coming days, there's going to be a whole lot more news out there. And it's going to be fucking big. Fucking Kojima ass there. Starfield looked hella good, bro. I wanted them to use the shotgun more in Starfield. And that nigga shot one time with the shotgun, bro. And then just stopped fucking shooting it and switched to the laser gun. And I was like, nigga, turn it the fuck back. Go back to the shotgun. They never did. They never fucking did. I want an Elden Ring and Game Pass drop. That should be fucking big. But we don't need it. We getting Starfield. Starfield like it's gonna be a fucking massive game, bro. That shit like it's gonna be so much fun. Hopefully they do update on other games. So the next showcase, hopefully they update us on like Stalker and shit like that. Cause I really want to see those fucking games. And then after that, then I mean, whatever's coming in 2024, in 2025. Yeah, I give the game a solid 8. Because they showed so much. They showed the variety of so many things that just, they all, like a culmination of all of those things together made the show fucking amazing. Was it a big ass AAA game showcase like everybody was expecting it to be from looking at fucking Twitter all day? No, it wasn't. So a lot of people are disappointed because like, oh, my Twitter feed was saying this is going to be there. But other than that, the game was fucking good. The whole showcase was good. And I'm expecting a lot fucking more. But those things that we can wait on. Because it's not like I'm expecting that shit right now. I want to see more Minecraft Legends, though. Because I want to see all the gameplay aspects of that. Because that shit's going to be fucking good. Fucking Diablo 4. That shit got me. It got me so hard. That game looks so fucking good. And there's nothing from that showcase other than that like has my mind like, damn, bro. Except Starfield, because I already expected Starfield to be the next evolution of Skyrim, and it is. Everything they've learned from fucking Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, all of those is gonna come all together into Starfield. You said Minecraft just prints money. Yes, bro. They make trillions, billions, and trillions of dollars on the Minecraft name. And Mojang, look, when Mojang make another game, because you know Minecraft is their bread and butter, bro. They're gonna. But I want to see Mojang make something that's not Minecraft related. Like how Obsidian just makes all this off the wall shit and they still make their AAA games. I want to see Mojang pull some shit like that. Cause I know Minecraft is big as fuck. They gotta keep supporting it. They gotta keep the community growing. All of that good shit. They gotta keep the universe of Minecraft expanding. But I want them to make something. Like I don't know what, because like I played Minecraft Dungeons. That shit was fucking good. Minecraft Legends might be another fucking hit. I might just buy that day one like I did Minecraft Dungeons. But I want them to make something out of the norm. Like just some random ass shit. Maybe a shooter or something. I want to see Mojang do some other crazy shit with another engine. And just to see what the fuck they're capable of. Because like all these other studios are definitely showing what they're capable of in these smaller indie games, probably one-off hits. Obsidian is just doing what the fuck they do best every time they drop a fucking game trailer. Also, Minecraft destroyed big narratives. I mean, yeah, because Minecraft is just too fucking big and powerful, bro. Minecraft is one of the most powerful IP to ever be created, bro. And just from some fucking blocks, bro. Everybody want a game like Minecraft because of the fucking blocks. And I'm interested to see what come next. But I really want Mojang to do some crazy shit. Of course, I want to see what the fucking Potion's working on. It's been years. I want to see from fucking Double Fine what they're gonna do next. There's so many things I want to see, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, it wasn't at this show. The show's trash. Like that's one thing I'm not gonna fucking do because everything at this show was top fucking tier, and they're all going to Game Pass day one. So just a fucking hit altogether. That is a magical hit. Game Pass is just Game Pass on PC is becoming something that niggas gotta have now. Like it's becoming a thing that people really gotta get now. Because Game Pass on PC was an option, of course, but like the need for Game Pass on PC wasn't there. But now these deals being made with like Riot and stuff like that is definitely gonna change that. Definitely got my eye on the indie devs. Yeah, cause there's so many indie games. Like Cocoon looked fucking weird, bro. It looked weird, but it's gonna be a fucking good game. That one detective game look like it's gonna be fucking great. The indie devs that are making Flintlock, they're putting in some good ass fucking work. They're making Flintlock and they're an indie studio. Fucking Ravenlock looked kind of good too. Like a little like I mean it's an action like a third person action game, but it's like a little like hack and slash game. You said Spider-Man on Game Pass PC just watch. I don't see Sony doing that. I really don't see Sony doing that. But if Microsoft could pull that shit off, bro, they can do anything. They can do any fucking thing if they pull that shit off. But I mean, like, the Elder Scrolls Online, they showed they DLC that's coming. And that fucking trailer that they showed where the big ass dude was fighting the three main characters, like 3v1, he was beating their ass. That shit had me hyped. I don't even play fucking Elder Scrolls Online. But the trailer had me hyped, and I'm like, that shit looks fucking good. And then they showed the world, and that shit looks good. You said Mad Bet's gonna be lost if so. I mean, people are gonna be pissed if they could get a Spider-Man game on the Xbox platform at all, bro. Not even just like Game Pass on PC. Like if that bitch had a cloud version for PC and then cloud, you know how many niggas gonna stream that shit to their Xbox, bro? Gonna stream that shit to their phone. to their computer, to their TV with an Xbox controller in hand, that shit is gonna be that shit would just change everything. It'll change the whole gaming landscape. But yeah, it's gonna go to Steam for sure. I don't see it being on Xbox Game Pass on PC unless Xbox on Game Pass on PC grows bigger. Like if it becomes a place like Epic Game Store where like people want to be on a platform. Like Epic has some exclusive deal. What fucking game was that? The Epic has an exclusive game coming to Epic Game Store, and I'm like, I didn't know Epic bought exclusivity deals to their game store. Nobody fucking uses Epic Game Store, but they're trying to make it a place people want to go to put their games. And I mean, Steam is still the biggest place. That's why everybody goes there. Even though Steam doesn't give creators the best deal, Epic definitely does. Because Epic has the money to fucking do it. Steam wants the money because they have the fan base. They have the platform in a chokehold. And they know if you want to get on PC, you go through fucking Steam. And people still going through Steam. Epic is trying to change that, but it's definitely going to be Steam for a long more time. Into Game Pass can definitely go up and add some value to what Game Pass is offering people. And Game Pass on PC is growing to that exact thing with that fucking Riot deal and with the Atlas deal. Because Atlas is porting their games to Game Pass on PC too. So they're going to be on Windows. I want a Lord of the Rings game to come out. Like a good one. Not that bullshit ass RTS game that they showed the other day. That Lord of the Rings, I think that's the Epic Game Store deal game. The freaking Lord of the Rings RTS, bro. They announced that shit. And I'm like, that's annoying. We don't want that. We want Return of the King. So what's the deal with Samsung TVs and Game Pass? So Samsung TVs, the newer ones, like 2022 models and higher, they have Game Hub. So I have a 2021 model. So I don't have Game Hub on here, I don't think. I have Samsung TV Plus. So then they got Game Hub where they have like all the game streaming things in the Samsung TV, like built in. So you can go to the Samsung Game Hub and Xbox Game Pass will be in Game Hub. So you can click on it, launch Xbox Game Pass, and stream any game from Xbox Game Pass to your TV. All you got to do is boot up a controller, Bluetooth it to the TV, and you can play all the fucking Game Pass games you want straight through the TV. No Xbox needed, no hockey puck needed, no streaming stick, just right from a Samsung TV. And I'm like, that's a big ass deal in the TV market. Yeah, all you need is a controller. And there was people that was like, Xbox getting out of hardware because they're just going to do streaming. And it's like streaming is not capable of carrying the whole gaming platform. Streaming is definitely an arm, but it's only for the people who can control streaming. Like, I play a lot of streaming. If I got a new Samsung TV and I mounted that bitch on a wall and I just walked in one day, I didn't want to come boot up my setup, my brilliant fucking gaming setup that I have right here. I just sit on the couch on a beanbag or something and just boot up and stream a game real quick. Play it in my living room. And that's fine. Like, that's an option, of course. But I have a whole gaming setup with a big ass fucking gaming PC, with an Xbox Series X, and a phenomenal TV. I'm gonna fucking use it. Yeah, I stream games to my Xbox Series X all the time when I don't feel like downloading them. I was just playing Rainbow Six Extraction with the boys. I streamed the whole fucking time. I didn't download the game. My nigga was like, I gotta download the game real quick. I mean, it took him like 4 hours or some shit like that because his internet's kind of bad. But I mean, I'm not gonna blame him like that. If he can't stream it, he can't stream it. I ain't want to download that bitch. So I streamed the whole fucking thing. And I didn't disconnect once. Because my internet is actually really fucking good. And I mean, it's kind of cheap too. But in the area I live at, that's probably why. But I know people that live in big ass cities, like their internet is expensive, bro. And data caps are crazy. So, I mean, I understand that everybody can't use a Samsung TV and a controller. You probably got to buy some hardware to play the game. But for people that can and don't want the hardware, don't need the hardware, you can stream that shit from Game Hub on the Samsung TV. And that shit's actually a brilliant fucking move from Xbox. Brilliant move. And I mean, it's definitely just gonna grow the platform even more. Cause how many other smart TV manufacturers are wanna gonna get an Xbox app on their TVs? If it definitely worked for the sales of Samsung TVs, people don't need a console to play the game no more. You can just buy a TV, and all your Xbox shit is gonna be there. You said it's crazy. I remember Big Cloud Gaming, King Thrash calling this direction with TVs and Game Pass years ago. Because they announced this years ago. They didn't call it years ago. This shit got announced to be in the works years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, like right before the Xbox Series X and S generation started. They already announced that this deal was gonna happen. So them niggas didn't just be like, oh, this is what Xbox is doing. They already fucking knew because Xbox already announced it. It just got announced that it's actually coming the fuck out. And I think it's already active. I think it's live now. I know it's been in the works for fucking years, bro. But they've been trying to get the streaming technology up to a higher standard. Cause we've been testing this streaming it fucking Game Pass for I don't know how long. But now we're gonna start testing streaming your games. Like the games that you own, not just Game Pass games. Streaming all the games on the Xbox platform. They're gonna try to get those all to the cloud. Which is gonna be crazy because there's gonna be some game developers that don't put their shit in the cloud. But imagine if Elden Ring puts a fucking game in the cloud. If Bandai and them pull up with FromSoft and they put fucking Elden Ring in the cloud, I'ma just go off. I mean, the Puck thing is still in development. So the Puck thing has been in development for a long time, and the last news I heard about it is that it's coming next year, which is gonna be a big ass deal because since the Samsung TV Game Hub thing is already out, and if people don't have a Samsung TV, they can just get the hockey puck. They can just get the streaming stick, and it's like, all right, I don't have a Samsung TV, or you have a Samsung TV that's old. Like I have a year out of date model, so I mean I can't get the fucking Game Hub, but I could just get a puck, plug it in, and just play Xbox games. I mean I'm not gonna fucking need it, and I'm hearing it's gonna be $100 too. Like it's not even gonna be expensive, and then you just get in Game Pass and play that shit. Have your subscription service puck, cause I mean like there's like Apple TV has that. Google has that with the fucking Stadia. So I mean, there's been a whole lot of things going on that has culminated to this point. As long as it's stable and the quality is there, GG. I mean, yeah, but that's all based on what your internet connection is. So I know people that can stream games right now, but then like the quality of it is like 1080p. But then like I stream games, and I'm getting like 4K 60 games, and I'm playing that bitch at 60 frames per second out here blitzing shit and like Halo or something like that. And I can just stream Halo multiplayer all day. Play that shit at 120 frames per second. No, I don't think it goes to 120 frames per second in cloud. I think it stops at 60. Which I was kind of disappointed that it stops at 60. But it's fine. It was fine. I still play at 60 frames and be cooking shit. Like niggas be like, bro, you playing like when I upload Halo gameplay on my channel, nine times out of 10 I'm playing that shit in the cloud. I don't even got the fucking game downloaded. I'm playing that shit from the cloud, and it runs flawlessly, it plays flawlessly, and I be sniping niggas, bro. I be doing people dirty in Halo. I need to put up more Halo videos, because I have so many good gameplays. I'm just be playing alone, not even streaming or making content or anything like that. Just enjoying myself playing Halo, and I be going the fuck off, bro. People be saying Halo's dead, but then I get on Halo and there's pack lobbies, bro. People love fucking Halo, and they still love Halo. People just love to hate Halo online, and then they go play Halo when nobody's looking. I think that's what it is. But yeah, who's next to put some fucking games out on the market? Xbox just showed a whole fucking year of content. That is all you can ask for a fucking roadmap. A whole year of fucking content. And we got that. We got that. We know it's coming. That Persona shit is going to be crazy, bro. That Diablo shit is going to be crazy. The fucking Starfield Redfall. That shit all looks so fucking good, bro. I'm just excited to see what the fuck they do with it. I wonder if the Persona 5 Royale is going to have like Xbox enhancements or anything. Are they gonna add like, you know, increased load times for like the SSD or whatever the fuck they do with that? Because they didn't do anything for that for PlayStation, I don't believe. And I know it's coming to Game Pass, of course. It's probably going to be in the cloud, of course. I'm definitely going to try it out in the cloud because I always do that with a lot of games when they first drop. But other than that, I mean, Showcase was a big ass fucking hit for me. And I think that's all the gaming news this week because most of it just game releases and showcases. Jeff Keighley's showcase was definitely fucking mid, bro. That showcase annoyed the hell out of me. Sometimes I play against bots in Halo Infinite from time to time. Why don't you come to ranked, bro? Come play ranked. That's where the magic happens. You just go in ranked, nigga. You know, smoke some people with a 3-round burst battle rifle. That's the only thing I play in Halo Infinite. I just go right to ranked and play ranked. I don't play fucking casuals. I don't have time for that. I don't do the battle pass. I don't think I've even completed a fourth of a battle pass in Halo. I don't do battle passes. I don't care about that shit. I don't buy shit in free-to-play games. So that's not for me. That's for the people that care about that. I'm just here to play fucking Halo and enjoy myself. And that's what I do when I play those fucking games. I don't care about the fucking battle pass. I don't care about the store and what skins you're buying. I just put my green armor on with my emblem on my chest. And I fuck around and smoke some niggas. Like, cause I'm a real deal Spartan. That's what I do. But yeah, that Jeff Keighley show, mid. That shit disappointed me, bro. We was watching that showcase. I was live streaming it. I mean, it was an alright show. Now, if we're comparing fucking showcases, Jeff Keighley show was worse than the fucking State of Play. Real deal worse than the State of Play. I enjoyed the State of Play more than I enjoyed the Jeff Keighley show. And then the Xbox show was just fucking good, bro. That shit was just fucking good. But Jeff Keighley's show was hella lackluster. And then it ended kind of abruptly after that bullshit ass Last of Us thing. Where they talked about the Last of Us fucking TV show for like 10 minutes. And then they talked about the Last of Us for like 5 minutes. And then they showed the Last of Us remake trailer that Sony already fucking leaked 3 hours before. And I'm like, Sony already showed us this and the price of it. Neil, get the fuck off the stage, bro. We didn't need you there. They should have did something different. And then the show ended after that. And I'm like, the last 15, 20 minutes of the Jeff Keighley show was boring as hell. Was a fucking drag, bro. They were talking about TV shows and fucking voice actors came out. And then I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was dead, bro. Jeff Keighley show died with The Last of Us Part 1 remake. The Milk of Us, yes. And they were trying to like play up how hard they worked on remaking this game. And I'm like, all y'all fucking did was use the remade fucking character models that you made in The Last of Us 1's cutscenes. Because they already remade all those character models. All they did was put that shit in The Last of Us fucking 2. I mean, The Last of Us 1. And called that shit a day. They already remade all of those fucking character models, bro. They didn't have to redo a damn thing. Well, they probably did have to, like, you know, go in there and actively progress some fucking details up. Like, Bluepoint. Bluepoint could have fucking did that. Bluepoint could have fucking did that, bro. Bluepoint could have did it for Naughty Dog. Why did Naughty Dog have to do it themselves? Bluepoint could have did that shit easily. You said, yeah, it's cool for people who never played 1. But how did you not play 1 2 generations in a row? That means you don't want to play The Last of Us 1. Because that bitch came out on PlayStation 3. If you didn't play it then. It remastered on PlayStation 4. If you didn't play it then, you don't fuck with The Last of Us. And you don't need a fucking remake to pull your ass into the show. No. No. That shit's dumb, bro. That's an excessive amount of The Last of Us. But they did remake it so it'll look good on the PC platform. So when The Last of Us 1 comes to the PC platform, it's the best looking version of The Last of Us, the best playing version of The Last of Us they can possibly get out of Naughty Dog. And that's the biggest reason why they remade the fucking game. Because on PC, they probably would have modded the game, fixed a whole lot of fucking bugs and shit that The Last of Us 1 had in the fucking remaster. Probably updated the game's fucking graphical settings and shit like that. But they're like, all right, Naughty Dog, you can do it. And then we can have them pay for it. And it's like, nobody's about to buy that shit for $70. And you removed half the fucking game. They purposely removed half the fucking game and charged you more for it. Because the multiplayer in The Last of Us 1 is gone. They like, oh, we're making a standalone multiplayer game. Yeah, but what does that say about The Last of Us 2's multiplayer? Peeps just might just be curious and just not forget Peeps new to gaming. I mean, if Peeps new to gaming, when were they new to gaming? 2 years ago? They can still go buy The Last of Us 1 the remaster version, and play that shit in 60 frames on the PlayStation right now. It's on their fucking game store. That means you can buy the cheaper version still right now on the store, bro. It's backwards compatible. This remake is still a fucking useless waste of resources, except for it being the best presentation they possibly can have on the PlayStation. On the PC, just like with Spider-Man. They put Spider-Man Remastered on PC, not Spider-Man the original, because the remastered version is the best looking version they can possibly have. And they're like, now we can go to PC. So at least the PC gets the best looking version that they're going to make look better anyway. And it doesn't shit all over the PlayStation 4 version of the game. Because it's not the PlayStation 4 version of the game. It's still going to shit on the PlayStation 5 version of the game. But, it's not going to shit on the PlayStation 4 version of the game. Because that's the one it'll be compared to. And in all reality, if Sony wants to keep making money off remakes, they're going to keep making fucking money off remakes. Because that's what Sony fans want. They want remakes and remasters of the same games they already bought. They did the same thing with fucking Death Stranding. Then they dropped the director's cut. Like, really? That game was out for 2 years. Drop the director's cut. Well, at least Miles get to go to PC. They're not going to have to remake that first. But Miles look a lot better than Spider-Man does. Because Miles was built after. You know you want to cop The Last of Us remake out of curiosity? I don't. Because see, I've played The Last of Us 1. I played one mission. Didn't like the feel of the game. I didn't like how it felt to play The Last of Us 1. But this is on PlayStation 4. So, they're updating the gameplay aspect of the game to make it feel better, more modern. But, PlayStation 4 was fucking modern. It just felt like a horrible fucking game. Punching in that game felt stupid. Shooting in that game was just useless. Because you had to be quiet and shit. You got to just stealth kill everybody. And, the atmosphere was fine. I hated the story. So when I experienced the story of the game, because I didn't want to fucking play it, so I'm like, I'll just fucking watch it. I experienced the story of the fucking game. Story is hot garbage, bro. People love that fucking story. They champion that story to the max, and I'm like, why? Why? Because his daughter died? And he want to take care of another daughter? Come on now, bro. I don't feel that shit, bro. That connection was nothing to me. That shit ain't, bro. When his daughter got killed in the beginning, weakest shit I ever fucking saw in a game, bro. The way she died was fucking trash. Fucking trash. That shit was unrealistic to their own fucking game, bro. Because they showed this nigga destroy 2 zombies, easy. He blicked 2 zombies, both sides of Joel, didn't miss a fucking beat. But then he couldn't shoot Joel ass. When he wanted to shoot Joe, he couldn't shoot him. He fucking missed and hit a fucking 7-year-old or a 6-year-old. I don't know how fucking old she was. But he hit a fucking child and then he didn't blick Joe ass. He hesitated the whole fucking time after that. When he said kill them niggas, bro. When they came over comms and he was like, yeah, wipe them niggas. Man's hesitated all ever since, bro. And even when he pulled the trigger, he still fucking hesitated, bro. After you already pulled the trigger, bro. You already did the worst part. You shot the little kid. Now shoot the nigga. But no, he didn't. He just stood there and looked at him. And then he got his ass blasted. And I'm like, get this shit the fuck out of here, bro. The worst writing I ever seen. That shit annoyed the hell out of me. That shit annoyed the hell out of me. Peeps really was ready to start a riot when Joe got swept. I mean, the way he got swept though, because that's another thing, bro. The people don't see the badass writing until it's something that they don't like about the story. Like the writing was already fucking bad. Like Joe coming in there killing all the fucking doctors and shit that's researching a cure to fucking save the world. Joe, you're a big dumbass, bro. You're a big stupid dumbass. You deserve to die, but the way he died was not written like Joel was written. Because Joel in the first game was a smart survivor, bro. Joel in game 2 needed to die. That's exactly what the fuck it was, bro. Because he was a dumbass. They made him so dumb, so trusting. And that's all the shit he preached to Ellie to not fucking be. And then they made him exactly what he said not to be, to survive in that fucking ecosystem. And then he got his ass bodied. And it's like, bro. Yeah, he didn't go out like a G. He didn't go out like Joe should have, like heroic or something. No. He got his ass beat on. He got tortured. He got fucking just dogged, bro. And then he was dead. And that was it. Just to start a revenge story. Another one. And it's like, come on now, bro. Then you play as Abby ass after Joe saves her ass, bro. She beat the piss out of niggas. And it's like, this is bad writing. Like, this is, like, what was you expecting? Destroying your characters, bro. Then they destroyed Ellie ass. Right after that. Destroyed the fuck out of Ellie's character. Because she just became a fucking mindless killing machine. She didn't care about shit. And they're like, yeah, I know Joe died and you want revenge and all that. But she didn't care about a damn thing. She ruined her own. She ruined herself. She ruined her family, bro. She ruined her friends. All for what? To get your ass beat on too? By fucking Abby? Get your fingers fucking ripped off? Now you can't play guitar no more? I mean, what the fuck is there left for The Last of Us but to remake them bitches over and over again? They need a Last of Us reboot and rewrite the whole fucking story because that shit's garbage, bro. That shit does not hit the way people say it hits. And I'm sorry to be the one to say it, but that's why that shit's garbage, bro. That shit's sad. But it's so many people's favorite fucking game of all time. Like, oh, The Last of Us is so good. I enjoyed everything, bro. Their relationship is so touching. Fuck that little bitch. I would have saved the world. Your daughter died because they were trying to contain a virus, bro. And you want to let the virus run rampant because you're attached to this little girl now. Come on now, Joe. You're a pedo. That's what that meant to me. Like, Joe, you're weird, bro. Take that lady where she need to be killed, to be dissected, to get a fucking cure going for the world, bro. Even if it doesn't fucking work, you did your part to save the fucking world. And he fucked it. And I'm like, that's sad. Maybe because I'm a man of science. And I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm making that choice to kill all the fucking smartest people in the world just because I want to keep this little girl with me. What, nigga? Going back to The Last of Us, that scene where Joe's daughter got whacked, that shit was sad. No, that shit wasn't sad, bro. I mean, it was sad because her ass got popped, but the way she get fucking popped makes no sense to any reality of the way guns work. Joe not being hit by one bullet makes no sense. How did he precisionally shoot the little girl and not hit Joe with a single bullet? He didn't get grazed. He didn't get hit with one shell. Nigga shot a burst of 3 rounds. Where the fuck the other 2 bullets go? Yeah, because I don't know why the fuck they crying, bro. It's the first 10 minutes of the game and you barely know this little girl. I don't understand why they crying. Hey, what's good, fucking Chrono? But yeah, I don't know why the fuck they were crying. You barely know the girl. She talked for like 2 minutes. And she like come back home from work and then like, you know, her sleep on the couch or some shit. Like, that's it. You barely meet the fucking little girl. How the fuck you gonna cry if she get her ass popped? Maybe because I'm from the street, bro, and niggas get shot every day, B. So like, I mean, I might just be numb to that shit. But like, that it wasn't touching, bro. There wasn't a moment that I'm like, oh, that's so sad. No. I was wondering why the fuck Joel ain't take a bullet. If he would have at least took a couple shells and survived, when she died, that would be one thing. But him just getting to fucking live and her ass took a bullet to the chest was like, come on now, bro. Come on now. That shit's kind of sad. So what's the news? The Xbox Game Showcase just ended. It has some fire, bro. I streamed this. So you can go watch the stream. The stream is already up now. It's called the Xbox Game Showcase 2022. I mean, I've seen kids die, bro, in real life. Like, niggas get popped every day. Like, some of my homeboys died. We were young, bro. We were young. My nigga's not alive no more. But that's not the thing, bro. We're in a game. And in the game, she died so stupid. Her death was meaningless to the game, bro. She could have not died, and the game would have still been the same. I mean, she could have died a different way, and the game would have still been the same. But the way she died was so stupid to me. Like, legit watching her get popped. Hold on, bro. Let me just go find the video. And so y'all can, like, visually see what I mean. Of her getting her ass fucking popped. Because this shit didn't make no sense to me, bro. Hold on, run that shit back. Because I'm about to put this shit in full force. Hold on. Let me get my thing going. So we can talk about this in all reality. Hold on, is this looking good? Yeah, it's looking good, bro. We out here. I'm about to watch this shit. Yeah, we about to watch that shit, bro. I'm about to show you what I mean. Why when I first saw this, I'm like, what the fuck? Run that shit back. So look, buddy right there, 2 zombies. He smoked their ass, missed both of them. That means this nigga got perfect fucking aim, bro. He ain't gonna fucking miss. He see them, he walked down to them, bro.
It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter.
He called buddy. Look how close he is to them. He was way further back when he killed those 2 zombies running full speed. Now a stationary nigga and a little girl standing right in front of him, bro.
Yes, sir.
He said, yes, sir. That means he know what he got to do. I'm blicking y'all, folks. How the fuck did Joel not take a fucking shell right there, bro? He let off how many rounds?
Please don't.
What the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. And they said that was great writing? Come on now, bro. She took, how many shells did she take? She took 1. How many bullets did that nigga let off, bro? Joel ain't take a single fucking bullet? Cause he was holding her. Bro, how many shells did he let off when they spent their turn? Man was a grade A shooter before he shot at them. Now all of a sudden he only can hit a little girl and miss every other fucking bullet he let out? Come on now, bro. Come on, ain't no trained military out missing a mark that close. And Joel ain't take. See, I wouldn't have mind if Joel took a shot to the chest, bro, where she got hit. He probably got hit in the arm. No, nigga was real deal, just laying there like, damn, I almost died. My brother saved me. The little girl over there fucking bleeding out, folks. Come on now, bro. That shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. Once I seen that the first time, he should have caught at least 1 or 2 bullets, bro. That is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that, like, oh, the scene was bad or nothing like that. It's just like the scene where she dies makes no fucking sense to the way bullets work. Because when he started shooting and Joel turned and she got hit with a bullet, Joel should have took the other fucking 3. He should have took the other 3. There's no way he's missing that close range and he hit that little girl in his arms. Mid-spin. No. No, that's all I was saying about that. Like, there's no fucking way Joel shouldn't have took some shells. And he didn't take a single fucking bullet. And he gets saved. Because old dude walk up and see that Joel didn't get fucking hit and didn't fire again. He didn't empty that. He didn't finish him, bro. He stood there. He like, no, please, don't shoot me. And then he gets smoked by Joel's brother. And I'm like, really? Is that how Joel live and his daughter dies? That's how y'all write that, bro? weak as hell. That was a weak ass death for his daughter. It could have been something better. They could have did something, but they could have been in a tragic fucking accident, bro. Her ass could have been trapped in a car, burning alive or some shit. Joel ass leaking out his fucking arm. One of them bitches not working properly. His leg smashed. That's not video game logic, bro. That's just lazy ass Naughty Dog writing. That's exactly what the fuck that is, bro. They just wanted an easy way to get his daughter out of there for him to have a fucking thing for another little girl. I don't know the fuck why they thought that was a good idea. But, I mean, that's just lazy ass writing. There's like when they want to make a good fucking backstory, they go make people be assaulted and shit. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a tragic backstory. Just get them assaulted real quick, so then they'll have a reason to be angry. And it's like, that's lazy writing, bro. Anybody could have did it, like, oh, she got hit by a stray bullet. Like, no. Why didn't Joe get injured at all? That is my thing, bro. He should have took at least something out of that to make him fucking remember what happened. Not just, oh, my daughter died, I'm so sad. Like, no. You was about to get blicked. You and your daughter got blicked. You live and she died because she's a kid. She can't take big ass 5.56 bullets to the chest. But they could have did so much better with the way she died, bro. That is all I'm saying. And that right there, from when I seen that to the rest of the fucking story, none of it made sense to me. After I seen that part right there, and I'm like, how the fuck did he not get hit? And then every other point after that, when shit was happening, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm already taken out. I watched the rest of it with the fireflies and then her and the little girl running around the thing when Joel ass was fucking dying, when he got fucking impaled in the stomach and shit. Like, there was other parts of the game that were pretty good. And I mean, like, the way they did with the clickers and shit and how dangerous they were in the first game. I enjoyed all of that. That don't mean the game was 10 out of 10. See, you say Naughty Dog don't understand realism until you hear Naughty Dog fans talk about The Last of Us. And then they're like, oh, it's some of the most realistic thing. Like, you see these animations and the way they freaking limbs blow apart when you shoot them in the face. Or, oh, how realistic their fucking facial animations are when they smile at each other. Who the fuck cares about all that? When Joel ass didn't catch a fucking bullet when they got shot at. Point blank, bro. Point blank with a M16. There's no fucking way. I've seen real niggas die real fast. In real life, bro. Point blank, you're catching every shell. No matter how fast you think you are, bro. You're not dodging these bullets, bro. Everybody's seen fucking Zoom get shot by Batman. He like, it happened so fast, I didn't even see it. You're a fucking speedster, bro. He still caught a shell from Batman. You said one of the saddest death scenes I've experienced in game is Dom's wife in Gears 2. See, now that death right there was outrageous. Like, I wasn't expecting that to be in Gears 2. But yeah, he was looking for his wife because, you know, they were moving out. They're supposed to be going to this thing. And then when you find her and she's like fucking decrepit, bro. And I'm like, damn, and Dom ass is fucking hurt. Now, that's how you hurt a nigga, bro. That is how you hurt a nigga with a death of a family member. Not that bullshit that like, oh, she took a bullet and I survived and now I'm sad. Like, no. No, nigga, no. That nigga Dom finding his wife like that was the turning point. Because he was doing everything to find his fucking wife in that game, bro. He's going to find her. Everything's going to be good. Then he find her and everything's not fucking good, bro. Everything's not fucking good, bro. The world's going to shit. Dom knows it. And he turns into a fucking demon in Gears 3. Dom is a fucking menace, bro. He goes all out, bro. He's killing grubs left and right. That's how you do a nigga. The most realistic scene I could think is Gears 1 when Carmine dies from the sniper. Oh my god, bro. Every death scene with Carmine is top tier. They always die like on some crazy shit though. But Gears 2 Carmine, when he gets ripped up, like when he gets ripped up by the fucking bug things inside the large earthworm, that shit had me. I was furious, bro. As a person, nigga. Because Carmine was my nigga in Gears 2. And then he died like that. And I'm like, he was like, Sarge. I'm like, No, my nigga, bro. You was supposed to live. But my nigga couldn't live. My nigga died. Think about it now. The last time I really cried. Cole Train needs his own game. That nigga Cole. Being able to play as Cole in Gears 3 was some of the most fun I ever had. Because him just talking about crazy shit. Like when you go back to like his hometown where like the football stadium is. Where he became a big ass fucking star. That shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. Cole was one of the best characters they had. I mean, all the characters in Gears are just fucking amazing. Cole, Barrett. Even though I don't fuck with Barrett that much. Barrett was a smart ass nigga, bro. He got you through a lot of jams. Freaking Marcus Demon. I hate his son though. JT, bro. Hate that nigga. Nigga a straight hoe. But Marcus was a real deal demon, bro. They pulled my nigga out of jail. They're like, it's getting that bad, huh? You had to get me out of jail. Yes, nigga, they need you. They need you back. Dom came to get that nigga. Yeah, bro, I can't wait to play Gears. The next Gears is gonna be top tier, bro. After playing Hobbusters, bro, that next Gears game is gonna be fucking amazing. In every stretch of the word, there's gonna be not a blemish on the Gears name when the next Gears comes out. I'm looking forward to it, but I mean, Gears 6 not coming out for a while, bro. We don't know what the Coalition's working on right now, cause they showed a whole lot of tech demo stuff. So the Coalition is working with Unreal Engine 5. They're trying to master Unreal Engine 5 before they produce a game. They might make a smaller game. Something just different before they go to Gears. Hopefully they do. They make something that's, out of the norm. I like to see what they are capable of outside of their genre. Which a lot of gaming companies don't have that flexibility. So when you go from AAA game to AAA game, then that's what. Remember your first time being able to ride the Brumac? Oh, the fucking Brumac, bro. That was a good fight scene. When you Brumac versus Brumacs and shit, make them shoot guns. I like the open world of Gears 5. I know a lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed the fuck out of that. Like sliding on that little like sand dune thing. Going across the world, that shit was actually kind of fucking fun. Especially in the red world. It was like Caelid. It's Caelid now that I think about it. Thunder crashing on the ground everywhere. That has some good cinematic moments. But all freaking Xbox games are kind of underrated. When compared to like other games. Maybe because other games are just casually like third person action games. Everybody can play that shit. By the way, I didn't know Gears World when they ain't on Earth. Yeah, they're not on Earth. They're on I forget what the fuck the name of the planet is. Yeah, nothing's like Gears. That's the thing. There's nothing like Gears, but it's like people don't give the Gears the credit that they deserve for being an amazing game like it is because it's not a game for everybody. Like it's a third person shooter. It's over the shoulder. It's cover based. But the story in the game is so magnificent. But it's deep inside a shooting game. Most people aren't used to shit like that. So when people see Gears and it's doing so well, but like, oh, it's just Gears. You just run around and chainsaw people. Like, it's more than just that. Because there's not that many gameplay storytelling elements in shooting games. Not a lot of them. So there's nothing like it. And that's why people pander towards fucking easy to walk through ass games where you don't really have to do much. And I mean, like, that's fine, but Gears is definitely better. It's the what the fuck is that game called? Is The Quarry a good game? Like, have y'all heard anything about The Quarry? You said what? What got announced at the Bethesda game thing? They showed a lot of shit, bro. They showed Forza looking fucking phenomenal. They showed Diablo 4 looking fucking phenomenal. They showed Starfield looking fucking phenomenal. They showed Redfall looking fucking phenomenal. They showed 3 Persona games coming to Xbox in the next year. Yeah, Hotbusters was hella crispy, bro. Hotbusters look so fucking good. I saw Jin play Quarry. It looks good. Who is Jin? Who the fuck is Jin? And why is Jin playing Quarry? I mean, Quarry, I haven't heard anything from it. Yes, Persona is coming to Xbox. Persona 5 comes to Xbox. Jev's playing the Quarry? Oh, yeah, he played Until Dawn and shit like that. He played the other ones. But yeah, Persona's coming to Xbox. The first game coming to Xbox from Atlas is Soul Hackers 2. That's coming in August. And then in October, Persona 5. And then I think next, like, March or something is when Persona 4 comes. And then Persona 3 comes in, like, May or something like that. So yeah, Persona is coming to the Xbox platform, finally. They're bringing that shit. And it better be in all of his fucking glory. 4K 60. I seen a playthrough of Aquari, not going like that ish. Kind of lacks a bit, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, because I played Man of Medan. Man of Medan was actually pretty fucking good. I didn't play the other ones, so there was like 3 other ones that came out from like the anthology. And then the Quarry came. And I haven't heard much about the Quarry. I kind of want to watch it. I'm not going to play it myself because, I mean, I played Man of Medan. I enjoyed myself, but that's not the type of game I really want to play in all the time. So I kind of want to see. I might watch Jeff play it because Jeff's pretty good. He's pretty honest when he talks about games too. So he's not going to be out here faking like, oh, this is the best thing I ever fucking played. Like if it's trash and he's playing it, and he says it's trash and he stops playing it, I'ma believe him. But if he's enjoying himself and I understand, like, all right, he likes this game, it's pretty good, I might watch him play it. Who knows? Persona finally coming to Xbox. We got a dub. Let's go. Yeah, Persona, bro. I mean, when Soul Hackers 2 got announced to be coming to Xbox, we already got a dub. Once Atlas produced a fucking game to drop on Xbox day one with PlayStation and PC and Nintendo Switch, I'm like, wait, they're making a game on the Xbox platform. And then Phil came out and announced he got a partnership with Atlas out of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, y'all had a deal with Sega for so long, bro. Why the fuck did it take this long for Atlas to get in on this shit? But Atlas is in on it now. They bringing fucking Persona to the Xbox platform. I mean, we're not going to get like Shin Megami Tensei or nothing. I think that's still exclusive to Nintendo. But SMT5 would have been a fucking hit to come to Xbox. Phil is just a fucking GOAT, bro. I don't know how the fuck he got that Riot Games deal. I don't know what the fuck they talked to get that. Especially from Tencent, because Tencent owns Riot. So Tencent and Microsoft got to be in some cahoots somewhere to get this Riot Games deal. But I mean, that was a big ass deal for the PC platform, and I'm kind of up with it. I was impressed as fuck by that showcase, bro. All the third party, second party, and first party deals that are going on for Game Pass is big. It is big and it's fun. And there's a lot of people that don't fucking appreciate it, and I'm like, that's cool, bro. You can have your hatred, you can have your fanboyism, but I'ma just enjoy the games when they come. And I'm going to play the fuck out of it. And enjoy myself. I can't wait for fucking Diablo. I haven't seen a full playthrough of the Quarry, but the hours worth of gameplay I saw get slapped by Until Dawn. I mean, I played Until Dawn. I've beat Until Dawn when it was a PlayStation 4 exclusive game at the time. This is like 2015 or some shit. So this was like ancients ago I played Until Dawn. That shit was fucking good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hate that they made characters die in cutscenes. Because they said, oh, you can control the lives of all these characters. But I lost 2 characters that I was fucking playing the shit out of it. Coffee, you saw the Series S sold out PlayStation 5 in Asian markets again? Because I know it outsold the PlayStation 5 1 week, but that was like 2 Gaming News Weeklies ago when we talked about that. If it did it again, that is fucking massive, bro. And graphics wise, obviously it's the best. But yeah, the Series S outselling PlayStation 5 was like a couple weeks ago. It ain't do it again. Hopefully, I mean, I haven't heard if it did it again. That'd be a big ass fucking deal. Graphics wise, is obviously the best. Yeah, but I mean, it's just storytelling just as good because I think that's the main point for the Until Dawn like the Dark Anthology type of games. Like if the story is compelling enough to keep people invested in the characters. But yeah, when Until Dawn killed my nigga with the glasses and a cutscene, I was pissed. And then I thought it killed the Asian girl in the cutscene, but her ass ended up living. And the blonde girl, I thought she got kidnapped, but she ended up living. And I'm like, wait, so it killed Black nigga. I'm talking about he took a hook to the face. They strung his ass up. I was pissed, bro, because I couldn't do a damn thing about it. It was a cutscene, bro. I just had to watch him die. And I'm like, I played this nigga to the fullest. But I like those games kind of get you invested in a way you never thought you would be. So there was what the fuck is the one douchebag dude in Until Dawn? But like that nigga, I didn't like him in the beginning of the game. By the end of the game, he was my favorite fucking character, bro. And I'm like, as long as this nigga live, I don't have to fucking care. And I think I killed like the star of the show girl, like the girl from like Bring It On or some shit. I think I accidentally got her killed at the end when I blew the fucking house up. Cause I think she got smacked by a Wendigo or some shit, and then like she transformed, or she got blown up. I don't know what the fuck happened at the end of the game with her, but yeah, everybody else that I got to live, they ass fucking lived. And my nigga, he lost a couple fingers, nigga. He had the shotgun. He became a real deal demon by the end of that game, and he became one of my favorite characters. And I really fuck with Until Dawn. So I'm gonna definitely go figure out if the quarry's any good. I'm gonna go watch it. And I might even play it if I get interested enough. But other than that, I mean, hopefully we got it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. We've been in this mud almost 2 hours. I've been streaming for like 5 hours today. From the live stream with the showcase to Gaming News Weekly Live. So, I mean, we're going to have to end it right here. Thank y'all all for coming out, for liking and subscribing to the video. For commenting, all that good stuff. We have a good time with Gaming News Weekly. We're going to do this again. You know, it's every Sunday. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Because, hey, I've been doing this a while. And I'm actually kind of fucking tired. I'm getting hungry too. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. And can't wait for the next fucking showcase.